Alright, there we go. We're good. Live, and everybody that's here. So last week when we left it off, you guys had disturbed the so-called Kobold King, not King, but you had disrupted his rest or whatever he was doing. And the last thing I remember, his door burst open and some kobolds come pouring out with him yelling to attack you guys. So you can see the three kobolds, and then the larger one is the gold background fella. They're all fairly large. The three around him are wearing chainmail and using short swords, and have longbow or short bows strapped to their back. And the larger one looks quite big for a kobold. He is about the size probably of a dwarf and almost as wide. Looks like he's pretty fat though. So with that, what we can do is you guys can roll for initiative for the first round of combat. And I'm gonna see if I can get some decent combat going. There we go.
So Wilson, do we keep that blessing from last time, or do you have to remove that now?
I should remove that.
That's what I was
supposed to be for one.
Thanks,
This
Charles.
guy. I know, you're kicked from the party, man.
Yeah.
That's good. Kick the healer from the party. That's always a good decision.
You're out of spells.
Lot
anyway.
lot of success in that. I've got one more spell.
What is it? Purify water?
No, all my spells are heals, man. I thought I was out of spells last time when I left, but I was thinking about my other cleric that only had 2 spells. The cleric I'm playing in Winkler's game. This guy's got 3 spells.
So I do want to mention something. It is a new thing that added a rule set. If you look on your character sheet in the actions tab at the top, to the left of your initiative button,
Surprise
or to
check?
the right of your initiative button. Delay. So you can't do that unless it's your turn in combat. So if you have it, when the little arrow points next to you and it says, "Oh, it's my turn," you can say, "All right, I'm going to delay my turn." And what that does is it pushes you to the end of the round and passes initiative to the next person. That way, I don't have to do that for. You guys have been doing a lot of delays lately.
It just puts you last in line.
Yes, and if somebody does it behind you, they'll be put behind you. So you'll stay in the order that you go. If you're all pushing to the end, it'll still be the same, as far as who's going in what order. But you'll just be moved to the end. And another thing that this might affect later down the line, in 2E, the way you're supposed to do multiple attacks is like if you're a fighter and you have 2 attacks with a longsword, you would attack on your turn. And then you would basically delay until the end of the round, and then get your second attack. And if you had 3 attacks around, you'd do it again, and you'd go off, again at the end of after everybody else had went again. I don't know if I'm going to do that. It may drag combat out, but I do kind of like it in that you can't just unload, 3 attacks or 2 attacks on one guy, and just wipe them out instantly. And there again, if you had an NPC doing that, they wouldn't be able to do that either. So. I don't know. We haven't got anybody that has that many, multiple attacks around yet. So, but it's something that we can do if this works out. But looks like everybody has rolled initiative, and our first to go is going to be the leader, who is going to do. Let's see. He's gonna wait, and this one is going nothing. Nothing. Why are you down here, my lady? Nothing. Oh, all those went first. All right, Miss Silas, you are the first PC to go.
All right, I'm gonna go back down here and make sure nothing comes up behind us. Hold right there. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. All right, so this one right here is going to slide his short bow off his back and let loose one arrow. 'Cause that's all he has time for, and he's going to shoot the first thing he sees, which is Dale Earnhardt. No, Daylog Warhart. And a 12 is a miss. Oof, by one. What a shame. Werner, looks like you are casting sleep.
I am casting sleep if I am within range.
Well, you won't know, but you can certainly target and cast and find out. I mean, you can just, look at it and say, hey, am I close enough? But the heat of combat, that's up to you to figure that out.
I got it. I judge that it's within range, and I'm going to risk it.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it on the whole group there.
Which one are you going to target with it?
Kobold 19.
So what is the range on the spell?
30 yards,
which is 30 feet in Taurus.
What's the range say there?
That's 55 feet.
55? I am out of range.
Yeah, so what happens is it's going to go to about here, my guess. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot shorter than I thought it was. Yeah, so right there.
I don't see a grid. Am I supposed to see a grid? Or
Nope,
is this map?
the grid is turned off, but you will snap to grid as you move. I just turned it off because it was distracting. And it also gives you... somebody else told me they did this to where it makes the players kind of, judge a little... it's more chaotic combat, not as precise. People aren't going, oh, this is 2 feet outside of my thing, or you're dropping your templates, and slide them over an inch to get this. And so my idea is to be a little bit more like this. So, but
right.
What I'm going to let you do is it's 30 feet from its center, and then it expands out how far from that?
All the critters that are in the spell effect must be within 30 feet of each other. It's a special area of effect. So it's 30 feet plus, another 30 feet. So it would get maybe the first rank of those two.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and give me the 2d4.
All right, come on up.
That's how many hit dice that it can affect. Oh, look at that. 5. I wish I could have rolled that in my R game the other day. Alright, so what I want you to do is the one that is closest is... What is the other one? They're both 55. So yeah, both of those. Go ahead and target both of them and apply the sleep effect to both of them. And be sure to cast the spell as well, so their use is used. There we go.
And that's it.
Alright, so 2 of them
sound
drop
of
down. Yep. They log.
Well, since I hear the silent, not the silent, that's silly, the mutterings in Dwarven, I'm assuming of a spell starting to be cast, probably for my benefit, I'm going to delay.
Alright, put it
You
at
got
the
a
end.
lot of me, buddy.
What's that?
You got a lot more health than me.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yes.
didn't see that. Never mind. Can I recall that? I don't want to delay.
You said delay, man. I was expecting you to hit the button and delay.
Yeah, I'll delay because I don't.
You
wanna
haven't
run up
done
there
it
and get
yet, so-
killed.
You haven't done it yet. You can certainly do that. But if you do wish to delay, hit the button and we'll go on. Yeah, I think you have to double click it. You can't just click it once.
Got 3 times the health I do, Robbie.
So it delayed, but it didn't move.
It didn't move me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't move him in the tracker.
I wonder if that's because you're not the DM. Well, that sucketh. I'll do it myself. Gosh dang it, I'll have to fix that. There it went. Yeah, it's definitely, it has to. So if you're going to do it for tonight, let me know, and then I'll mash the button myself. So this guy's snoring. Smee. No. Yeah, it is Smee.
Yeah,
Smee, it's not casting. Tuning goes the same round, sorry.
Smee is not a frontline fighter, so he will delay, and if anybody needs his assistance, he will try to smack him with his staff.
Alright, so I will put you at the end as well. Next is Sephram.
Alright, I'm gonna start shooting with my short bow.
Actually, I should retcon something here because I just realized
I was gonna say something.
that you should have. Mage 1, or Werner
Get
is
mad at me
human.
again.
Werner, you can't even see them. So that's why you misjudged the
Uh-oh.
distance on your sleep. That's what we'll use.
I thought we had torches and stuff.
You do.
like-
You see that yellow? That's the only radius you can see with the torches.
Okay, well,
You're fine for
ready to
now.
Sleep and
Yeah, you're good. No,
cast
don't worry
it
about
off into the darkness, and it worked.
it. Yeah, yeah. You
But I
judged
shouldn't count
well.
on it working again.
No, no.
Is what you're saying.
Right, and I mainly did this because I just realized this. I knew Sephram is human. He is, isn't he? Or am I missing? Yeah, he is because he has a
I'm
torch.
true, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't actually see them. You can hear. You heard them yelling off in that direction, because last time we played they were yelling. So
Okay.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
It's still my turn, right?
yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a second torch out, light it from the first one, and then throw the first one at the kobolds.
In the direction
get
of
some.
what you think they are.
Right.
Okay. So is the torch or torches in your backpack?
Yes.
Okay, you'll be able to do that next round then, because it'll take you this
Okay.
round to pull them all out. Theniel, you
Well.
can't see them either because
I
the
can see me.
torchlight. Yeah, and you can hear them. You know they're off beyond the firelight. You suspect if you got outside of the fire or the torchlight, you could see them with your infravision, but from here you can't either.
Wow.
Wow.
Brutal.
Alright.
The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
Yep, certainly do. All right, so this guy, since he can see you guys, because you guys have torches lighting up yourselves pretty brilliantly, he is going to take a shot at the other guy, which is Finian. He only gets one shot. Oh, he missed two. And lastly, our big guy. Is hollering some things out in Koboldese. You don't know what it is. Daylog, it's your turn again. What are you going to do, sir?
So refresh my memory here. My move is squares, basically? Or is that feet?
It's feet. So if you have a move of 6, that's 60 feet. You can. This map is 5 foot per thing, so the square
Gotcha.
doesn't really matter because
So
it's
I can
5 feet.
I gotta move a 4. So.
Did I not lock tokens? Maybe I didn't. Oh no, they're still locked, so you should be able to measure out
Okay,
your
cool.
movement at
Follow
least.
that. I'll move to there. I'm assuming I can kind of see that corner and pick up where they're at when I get out of the torchlight, and that'll be 9:10 anyway.
You can see the one guy up there in the Kobold 31. That's the one you can see.
Okay,
The other ones are
that's,
too far around the corner.
that's fine. Yeah, that's why I wanted to kind of get there where I got that corner to help shield me a little bit.
Gotcha. Shmee.
All right. So Smee sees Daylog take off up there. He's going to go move to support him.
Okay.
We'll move to there.
Alrighty. And
Can Smee see in the dark?
He absolutely can.
yes. You do Daylog or Smee? Do either one of you guys speak Kobold? I'm guessing
I
not.
don't think so. Let me see.
I'll check.
No. I do not.
I do not either.
Alright. Well, you hear some rustling and it sounds like somebody's being smacked on. And roll for initiative.
Mike, since I do have specialization, I get 3 over 2 with the longsword. How do you want me to handle that?
Even rounds generally is the way I do it. So if that means you happen to run up on somebody and it's round 2, that means you will get 2 attacks.
Gotcha.
But just so it's easy for me to remember, normally it would be 1 then 2 and 1 then 2, but it's just hard to keep that sequence, at least in my head. Looks like everybody has rolled. And our first person to go is going to be Sephram. You have pulled out your torch and you can now light it to the other one.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna move. Let me do that. And
Mhm.
still toss, kind of drop, toss the torch in front of me.
Okay, move and then tell me. Or are you going to drop it here or are you going to move?
No, I'm gonna move and then drop it.
All right, go for it.
I'm gonna move right there, and then I want to toss the torch in front of Smee. Dialogue? Is that who's in front of me?
Yep.
Does that make sense, Mike?
You want to go to there and then throw it in front of you?
Yep, correct.
You can certainly do that. I'm not going to add another token with a thing on it right now.
Okay.
Just keep, I'm going to assume it's basically right, here
Like
somewhere.
right in front of Smee is where I would toss it. Yep, exactly right.
So that basically means that they can't see anything other than what's right, the 2 that are right there as well. Okay. But you can see them now. And that is your action. The thing. It's me.
Okay, before the
Just-
blinding piece of fire came out in front of me, could I see Kobold? The dude with gold. Kobold 28. Or was he blocked?
You could tell there was somebody there, but you don't know. I mean, other than there was some heat there, you couldn't tell. I'm looking at the amount of sight that you could see, and it's almost nothing.
But,
So
but
you
I
would
could-
just know that somebody peeked around a corner maybe, and that's all you saw.
All right. Well, you know what? I can see Kobold 31 though. Still, I'm gonna cast Spook at him. He needs to save versus spells.
All
I
right,
think
target
it's
him and
just a
cast.
straight up save because I'm only level.
Or just drag and drop the cast button on him. Okay, so I'm going to give you the opportunity to possibly rethink that. I'm being generous because this is a first level game, but those two are laying on the ground.
Oh, they're asleep?
Yeah, at least that one right now, yes, yeah. The two in the front.
Okay, then I will not. I didn't realize those both were asleep.
Now, you could see 17, and you could try to do it on him. Again, just trying to be generous on this first sort of
I appreciate
thing,
that. And I will, since I knew I could probably tell that his heat signature was there better than the other one anyway. So I'll try it with him.
Okay. Just do the save. You don't need to do the cast, or otherwise it'll complain at you. Actually, it may do it anyways. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead. Wow. We both rolled 3. All right.
The effect on him.
Yes, sir. I don't know what that does off the top of my head. I'm
I'll
guessing
tell
it
you real quick.
takes him out of combat.
He turns and runs away. He thinks that I'm something that is very bad to him is all it is. And he just runs. He doesn't drop anything or whatever, but he flees.
Alrighty. I will do that whenever it is his turn.
Duration is special. I'm reading to see when he gets to save again.
What class school is that?
I thought it was weird too. That class is Illusion Phantasm.
Aren't you Invoker Specialist?
That but Illusion was not opposite. Was it?
I thought it was.
I'd have to look it up.
Maybe it's Enchantment Charm that's opposite
It's
of
Enchantment
Invocation.
Charm, and I figured
Okay.
this would be a charm thing.
Okay. No, then you're fine. Yeah, you're good.
All
Right.
right. I'll let you know here in a little bit. Go ahead.
All right. So you gather from the racket that the one in the back has struck the one that was on the ground, and he is scrambling to his feet, number 19. He is now kicking and stomping on number 31, and he's yelling at him the whole time. You can't tell what he's saying, but you gather it's like, get up! And nothing. And Burner.
All right, I have drawn my dagger and I'm holding a torch in one hand and the dagger in the other hand, and I am not moving up where these things are likely to get onto me because I do not want to move up and attack. So I'm there, ready to respond. So basically, I'm passing my turn, but I'm just saying I'm not paying no attention.
Okay, gotcha.
In case there's a surprise.
Gotcha. Lucillus.
Alright, I'm gonna try to silently walk up this way, hugging this wall. While we move, I think that's far enough for me.
Okay. Give me a move silently check, and I assume it's like half outside of the woods.
It is.
Okay.
So, let's see. You want me to add a penalty to that, or do you?
No, just do it in the tower. I'll know it's half. Okay.
Am I not supposed to see him on the map, by the way?
I don't know. I have no idea how this works. I don't know how line sight works in FGU yet.
Yeah, we can't see each other.
Okay.
Can you see him?
I don't.
No, I mean, Robbie, can you see him? Because I got the impression you could.
I can't see Nacillus. I don't see him on the map here.
Oh, okay. No, you're not supposed to see him.
Okay, just making sure.
Right. Nacillus, you can still hear movement and different things going on in the room, but it looks like whoever is in there is positioning themselves outside of sight of the hallway. And number 19 has got up and kind of stumbles forward at the coaxing of his leader and sees Daylog, and he's going to swing at it, wildly swing with his short sword. So he's going to get a -2 because he just got kicked in the butt and woken up and told it to attack whoever's in front of him. And that's what he does. Ooh, he got a 18 or 16. Hit for 3 damage. Oh! Wow, you didn't have any health, did you?
Nope.
Daylog goes down. All right.
Smee craps himself.
The other one, he's still asleep, and his master is trying to wake him up. Finial.
All right, I'm moving in close. So if my movement is 4, I move 20 feet, right?
If your movement is 4, you move 40 feet. Just multiply your move by 10. That's how many feet it is. You won't be able to attack if you move more than half your move.
Okay, well, I move to there, and that's over half of my move. So that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And Daylog is bleeding.
Grunting and dying and bleeding.
The kobold in the back is scared. At this time, he takes the opportunity to drop his short bow and ducks off into the room, and you don't know where he goes.
And he gets a save each round after this, Mike.
Okay.
To see if it breaks.
Alrighty.
And he's scared until he saves.
Okay. Roll for initiative, please. Poor old Daylog has been taken down twice.
Yeah, I'll be right there with him here in a second. Party wipe.
TPK.
Killed by Kobold.
Alright, and looks like everybody has rolled, and our first person to go is not in line of sight. Bacillus, what are you doing, sir? You can hear there's lots of different sounds from different positions. You suspect there is a multitude of creatures in that room.
Alright, yeah, fuck that then. Excuse my language. I'm gonna go back this way. And, yeah, make sure these guys are still doing alright. That'll be my turn.
Sir Robin bravely ran away.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'll continue to watch the hallway though.
Okay, Werner.
Okay, I do not detect the person behind me, even though I can see him on the screen, because he's not in my yellow square.
Correct. You can see the people in the yellow square in front of you. Although the space between you can see there. But so you do see Daylog get taken out.
So I'm going to move forward 30 feet with my dagger in one hand and my torch in the other.
Okay.
Right there.
Alrighty. You move forward bravely.
You want to put him on a square?
He's fine.
Okay.
Smee.
All right. He saw Daylog go down.
Yep.
He's gonna grab a hold of him and drag him back towards Werner. Werner.
Okay. So you can move, I'll say 30. 30 feet. So put yourself where you want to be, and that's where you're dragging Daylog.
There, and
You
he's
still
going to
there?
see what he has no healing abilities or anything, but he's going to see if he can stop the bleeding.
Okay. So next round you'll be able to do that because he's pretty heavy. You know, he's got all that armor and stuff, so it takes you your entire action just to do that. Sephram.
Well, I have line of sight on 2 kobolds. It looks like 19 and 31. What will I'm gonna shoot with my short bow. What's my modifiers on that?
It would be because you're half the the corner of the wall is blocking half of that, so we'll say cover
Sure.
50 on both shots. Just click the cover 50, do the shot, do it again for the next one. That's a miss. That is a miss. Daylog is bleeding. Oh, he gets a save. He gets a save. Save if she spells out. Wow, he failed that one. Nope. Nope. Big guy is finally going to come barreling out. He's going to move to here. And I think that's less than half his move. Yep. He will make a single swipe at Finial Winters with his short sword. That is a miss. And next. Well, since his target was drug off, he is going to switch and attack the same one that his leader is, which is again Finial with the short sword. That's a miss. And this one has woken up. The effect, because his master kicked him in the jibbies, and he is stumbling to his feet and getting ready to do something next round. And lastly, Finial.
All right. Well, I got this big kobold, obviously their leader. So I think right now our best chance is to dispatch him and attempt to demoralize the rest of his troops so that we can make a safe escape, because we appear to be greatly outnumbered here. So I am going to yell out a dwarven roar cry and attempt to pound this guy into dust with
Go for
my
it.
footman's mace.
Give it a swing. Look at that.
Very good.
Nice.
And you crush
Hot
in his
damn.
head in one mighty swing. So much for the
Splat.
king. Part of
And
reputation.
His head in.
I'll try and look as intimidating as possible.
Absolutely.
I got to learn that dwarven war cry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's initiative time?
Yes, sir. Just waiting on Sephram.
Don't think I heard your nifty sound there, Mike.
Yeah.
I said it while it was running, so you guys probably didn't hear it. And Daylog is bleeding. Believe it or not, the guards seem incensed that you have struck down their leader. They rolled a 3 on morale. So this guy is going to step forward and make a swing at Finial. Yes. This one's going to continue swinging at you with his short sword. And miss. Burner.
All right, I'm going to move up in support of winners with my dagger in hand.
Alrighty. Where are you going?
And attack Kobold 31.
Brave soul. Do it. Let's see it.
Miss.
Alrighty. Next is Smee. You said you were going to try to bind his wounds, right?
Yeah.
So
As
you
best as I can.
you can. You don't need to make a check to stop the bleeding. So from here on out, he is going to be at,
Table.
Yeah. Please accept. Yeah. Yeah. He shouldn't bleed out anymore. I don't think. Let's see. Where's my thing? There it is. Yeah. So yeah, that took you your action, and
Yep.
next is Finial. Your wizard friend has stepped up beside you to support you. The two kobolds are both targeting you, or at least did this round.
Yep, I will. I will yell out another dwarven war cry in an attempt to intimidate these kobolds, and I will smash Kobold 19 with my hammer and attempt to turn him into dust as well.
That is a miss.
That's it.
Bacillus.
Nothing
Why was
coming,
your
huh?
attack at 9 minus
Nope.
All right. Well, seeing that some of these friends of mine are down, go over here, I guess, try to get them out.
Brian, the answer to your question is because I got knocked down. Wilson said he was putting like a house
Oh,
rule
gotcha.
and
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, so what happens is when you go below 0, you get I'm calling it exhaustion is what it is, effectively. It reduces your ability to hit and some other things, and it stacks up the more you get knocked down and get back up again.
There's a song there, isn't there?
Yes.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's it, by the way.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. So, Sephram.
More shots.
Same as the before. Alrighty. And lastly, this guy gets another save. Will he make it or not? 18. He shakes off the effects. And we'll decide what he does next round. There you go. I didn't speak over at that time. You guys are looking quick. Daylog is first, but he is unconscious, just not bleeding out. This guy is going to. Since you are right in his face, he is switching to Werner. I got that right. And takes a swipe at you with his short sword. And missed. This guy, he is gonna go, what? Why am I running? He runs up to here, gets to here, and then we'll do something on the side. Okay. Burner.
All right, I'm attacking again with my dagger.
We can do this.
Oh, that's
Look
a hit.
at that. Told you.
Damage. A D4.
That could be all it takes. But it wasn't.
Nope.
Palpable stab, though. All right, Finial Winters.
All right, I will whack this kobold again with my hammer. My footman's mace, sorry. So frustrating. That's it.
Yeah, gotcha. Bacillus.
Alright, well, I guess I'm still watching the back here since I can't get in there, so.
You can move through friendlies, can't you?
Yeah, but I can't reach the kobolds.
He can't stand in the position that you occupy.
Ah,
That's what you mean.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Now, if it was 10-foot squares, I might let you, but these are 5 foot. So.
That's it, just keep watching. I'll probably bring my bow out though, and just watch.
Okay. Smee, you seem to have staunched his wounds. They are no longer gushing blood.
All right.
He is stable but not conscious.
Oh, if I grab my token from there, it's telling me Kobold 3 has fallen. Yeah,
Oh,
so
because you
grab my
got a token underneath you.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll try.
moving to there, and I'm letting Finial know that Daylog really needs your help. He's not bleeding anymore, but he really needs your help.
All right, and Sephram. You now have somebody in your way. It's going to be...
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna have-
move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
And what modifiers do I have from there?
Since you are shooting through friendlies at this point, and that is it. Let's see. What is the effects? No, we don't want effects. We want modifiers. I'll say cover 25 on both shots.
I'm just gonna take one shot because I moved.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, yeah. So cover 25, which I think is like -1 or -2. It looks like a hit. Yep. Oh, he's still standing. Kobold number 19 is going to continue taking swipes at Finial Winters. Oh, these guys can hit the broadside of a barn. Roll for initiative. Right. Burner.
All right, here we go again.
Kobold's eyeing you up and down, ready to stab you in the face. Well, kneecaps. Oh, goodness. Well, you guys are trading attacks. He swings. He misses. Daylog is not bleeding out, but unconscious. Smee.
I cannot attack around that corner, correct?
If you do, I'm gonna apply the same modifier that I did on Sephram, and it's 50% cover, which is like -4 to hit. Because you're basically just trying to stab from around the corner.
50% cover.
Yep. I'm trying to make use of covers and concealment and stuff more this time. Oh, that's a hit.
Nice.
Oh! You killed my poor
Poked him
kobold.
in the eye.
You did.
Nice.
Bacillus. You have pulled out your bow. That's what you said you did last round.
Yep, and then have a clear shot on this guy over here. Imagine he's got cover or something though.
You're definitely going to be shooting past Finial, so it would be concealed 25 at least. Yeah.
All right. Conceal 25. There we go.
Yeah, not the effect. You don't want the effect.
Yeah,
you want the
I
modifier.
didn't mean to hit that one. Let me get that off myself here.
That's for
There we
when
go.
you're getting attacked.
Yeah, I had both windows open and I just clicked the wrong one. Alright, so I will fire on this clown. And of
Oh!
course-
That's a fumble. Shooting through party members. I want you to
uh,
give me a give me a D3 and don't roll a 1.
there you go.
All right, so it misfires, shooting off towards the kobold, off to the left, and doesn't hit anything. All right. Next is kobold 17. Oh, the guy in the back. I'm gonna move this body, and he is going to step forward. And I'm still surprised that these guys keep making their morale checks, but they don't really have anywhere to run anyway, so he is going to target the thing that he can see clearly in front, and that is Finial, and swipe with his short sword. And roll a 7. God, these guys can't roll above a 10. Alright, Sephram.
2 more shots.
At
31 there.
Alright, same thing as before. Just don't fumble.
Say that.
And then the first roll is a 1. No! It's a crit!
Yes.
Alright, roll damage. That's is definitely gonna kill. Oh!
Grease spot.
He
You
just
are
like
the man.
it's one of those shots you see him get hit, something like in those movies with cowboys versus Indians. The Indian shoots a cowboy in the head and he just kind of stands there like he's still there and just falls over. That's what happens.
Am I allowed to switch targets or not?
Did you have another attack left? I guess you did. Yeah. You are using a bow, so you can certainly switch. You need to remove the target to the other one. That is a miss. Alright, now we can go. Finial.
All right, I'm gonna pulverize this kobold in front of me.
Alright, let's see how that goes.
That's it. 3 misses in a row.
Roll for initiative, gentlemen.
So good.
Good lord. Werner, you get to go first.
All
Yes.
right, I'm going to move 5 feet to where Kobold 31 was,
Okay.
and then attack Kobold 17.
Sounds good.
know why I rolled 2.
Maybe you have 2 targeted, or you double clicked it. We'll take the first one, dagger, which looks like a miss.
Okay.
All right, and next is Silas.
Alright, I'm gonna press my luck here. I'm gonna give him cover and the -4 to hit as well, probably.
No whammies.
Or concealment, rather.
Concealment 25 and a cover of 25 because he's kind of you're not 50% like Smee was, but because you're
Alright.
further back, but it's definitely there.
I'm feeling good about this one. We're going 2 arrows at his ass. If I don't hit one of my allies. Oh, that's 1 miss.
Oh, it's almost
Oh,
2.
there we go.
There's a hit.
Nice.
Get wrecked. Alright.
Very good.
He took out the
Under
last
hitting on his
one.
armpit.
All right, so next 1 second. Where? And with that, the combat ends. However, you can still see, or some of you that are up, like Burner, can see there are some kobolds in the room beyond. Thank you for the resub, Finium. You can still, Burner can see kobolds in the room that they all came out of, but they all look smaller and more, tiny. They're not carrying weapons, and they're all kind of huddled in the corner, just all their tails between their legs, sort of thing. They're all trying to look as unaggressive as possible. And I will.
Okay, I will rush over to Daylog and see what I can do for him. I don't have any healing spells left, but I want to make sure he's at least stable.
Okay, do you have the healing proficiency?
Let's see what I have, man.
I do. I can help.
I don't think I do, man. As weird as that sounds.
You may not have had the skill points for it.
No, I think I used my skill points on languages and stuff, so sorry about that.
Looking at him, it appears that his wounds have stopped bleeding to the best of your knowledge. Sephram, if you want to check with your skill check, you can certainly do that. Do that in the tower, please.
Yeah. Do I have to have him targeted?
No, just do the healing check skill. It's a straight skill check. Doesn't matter who it is. All right, so you run over the bandage work that Smee did, and for the most part, it looks okay. You tighten some here, add some extra bandages in another area on the back, just kind of make sure everything is good. But to you, it looks like he did a good job stopping the wounds from bleeding out more. He either needs to rest or get some curative magics to cure him more permanently.
All right, I'll tell the party members to start hacking ears off of these guys quick, and to have them check the bodies, especially the leader. What we part to be the leader. Check to make sure he didn't have anything valuable. Meanwhile, I'll stay with Daylog.
So who's doing what?
I'm going to cut ears off the kobold in front of me and underfoot.
Okay. Make sure to write that down on your inventory list to make sure you have that. Because when it comes down to it, I'll be asking you guys for those. If you make it out alive. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I will cut ears off all the ones around me, I guess. So I guess there's 4. Am I standing on one or?
Keep in mind that I've drugged some out of the way so you guys
Okay.
can move through them. So you can just tell me you're doing all the ones they're within the torchlight, and that's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Okay. I'll write down 7 years.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll get this kobold's ears that are back here.
Okay.
This guy.
You won't need to write that one down. Just but you can cut it and hand it off to Werner or whoever's going to carry them.
He got those. Those were considered to be in the torchlight. He got all 7
Okay.
of them there.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Figure
you
out how
guys
to
can
add
certainly
something
help.
to my inventory.
Right click on your inventory and do create item, and then you can just type in whatever you want.
But you can check them for belongings, like valuables, coins, and whatnot.
I was going to say that. Definitely the leader dude needs to be checked.
Are you going to check him out?
Sure, I will.
Well, he has some rusty chainmail parts of it. Not like a full suit. Looks like it's been pieced together from various suits. But on his neck, he has this great golden chain, which I will put in the party sheet. He also has a belt pouch, but the only thing in it is a key.
Well, we'll take that. The chain and the key.
And I put that in the parcel.
All right, I'm going to grab it.
Alright, I'll search these 4 clowns around Daylog here. See if they got anything on them other than fleas.
All the guys that are in the entryway there look like the kobolds you guys encountered at the front. None of them are wearing chainmail like these other guys were, but they do have, there's like 2 short bows, but the rest of them are using short swords of varying, quality. None of them are, like yours. They're all, not well kept. They don't have like coin pouches or anything on them. Or anything other than their garb.
Alright, I'm not
But
doing
if you
the
need short
cavity
bows
search.
or
This is-
short swords, you could certainly stock up.
Yeah, I'll replenish my arrows, that's it.
Same
Okay.
with me.
Okay.
What are we gonna do with those live ones?
They have
What-
ears, don't they?
Yeah, what else do you do with kobolds? We collect ears. Let's go. Filthy vermin.
We've got a party member that we need to get some help to somehow.
Yeah.
Smee's hoping his key is to a lockbox somewhere. By the way, Mike, it shows to be an unidentified item. Is it supposed to?
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
it's a key. Let's see, party sheet. Let me see if I can make that look a little better. Oh, you took it out. Never mind. I'm not gonna look.
Yeah.
So what are you gentlemen doing? You gonna grab your party member and leave, or are you gonna go in there and
Yeah, I'll
With
go in there
the-
with you. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll
Go
go in
get
there.
those ears.
Alright.
5
let's go-
kobolds?
Let's go murder some kobolds. Come in here with my swords drawn.
Now the 5 that are there are all certainly cowering in the corners, trying to avoid you guys.
Now, that'll make this easy then. I'll walk over here and get with the slashing.
Alrighty. So what I am going to do, instead of going through the rolls and everything, I'm going to give those of you guys that are in melee range, I'm going to let them have 1 swipe at you, because all it's going to take is 1 to hit them. You guys are going to attack them, and then they're going to, scream and try to fight back, and your hit is probably going to kill them because they're not considered combatants. 1 second. Oh wow, somebody got hit.
Of course I got it.
Oh wow, somebody else got hit. Oh, these are the only ones that hit you guys tonight, and they're the females. Alright, so let's see. The first one that got hit,
Silas.
Silas. So You take 1d4. And then the other one was me. Oh, Lord. You guys must not have terrible AC. All right. And then you guys just, smash the heads of the rest in. They all screaming as you do it.
I'll search the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll search that corner that Smee's close to.
I'll collect up the ears.
There is a chest in the corner. The bed, it's not a bed, it's more like a, let's see, heaps of cloth, battered furniture. In the room, there's a table and some chairs, all short and small, not sized for humans or even dwarves. But there's cloth and hides just stretched across the floor right there where that bed thing is. Looks like that's where they slept. But that in the locked chest. There are blankets kind of hanging off the walls in the corner there as well.
Blankets or like tapestries?
Blankets, like covering the dirt stone, the dirt walls.
Huh. Alright.
Smee will see if this key fits that locked chest.
It does not.
I don't like Kobold decor, so I'm just gonna tear the blankets off the walls.
Okay.
Make sure somebody gets the ears off those females.
We did.
Yeah, I got them.
All right. So as you're ripping the blankets off the walls and seeing that it is indeed dirt and stone behind it, one of the blankets that you rip off seems oddly much heavier than the rest, and you kind of jiggle it around, and you hear it sounds like there's coins that are sewed into it.
What?
And yeah, sewn into the hem of the blanket hanging on the wall is gold coins.
Like a couple or a lot?
A lot. It's like one of those. You ever have a thunder blanket, for your dogs? It's like super heavy. That's this.
All right. Is it flea ridden? Because I'm not about.
No,
to
it's been hanging off the
coins
wall.
out of the- All
It's
right,
hanging
I'll
on the
just
wall.
stuff the whole blanket in my pack for now. You can get the coins out later.
Alrighty, so between the blanket and the kobolds, and believe it or not, the kobold ladies all had various coins on them. You get a total of 65 gold from the blanket, which had the bulk of it. There was like 50 in it. But
Nice.
the ladies between them all had about 15 gold on them.
So none of the male kobolds had money, but all the females did?
No, you get the impression that the kobold king kept all the money to himself and to his ladies.
Yeah, kobold harlots.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Guess we'll take all their money too. It's our money now. I like the worst ranger ever. I like beast people. Gotta go.
So there is a locked chest over here that we can't get into.
Correct.
Take it with us.
Yeah, how heavy is the chest?
Uh,
I'm trying to lift it up.
It's probably about 30 pounds. You're not sure if it's the contents or the chest, but I mean, the whole thing weighs about 30.
I can handle this. I'll just
Good,
put it
because
up on my shoulder.
Okay.
the weenie wizard cannot.
Alrighty. Well, do me a favor and add that to your inventory just so you have it, and just put it as weight 30. Alright. What are you guys doing?
Is there anything else of note in that room? I mean, are there no other exits?
No.
We'll walk around, just make sure there's, he's going to look to see if there's any concealed doors or anything like that.
Give me a D6 in the tower. You find nothing.
Gotcha. Anything on the table over here?
Looks like at some point there was probably food, but it's like moldy cheese and some bread, crumbs. That's about it.
We need to rest and heal.
Let's go back to the keep.
Daylog agrees.
The Daylog's unconscious.
We gotta try and get him out of here.
And Finial doesn't look too great either. So what are you guys
We
doing?
should start making our way out.
Yeah, I think we should head out. Try and get back to safety. I think resting in here is a bad idea.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too. I mean, we could try, but I don't think it's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
All right, how big is Daylog? What is he? A human?
Dwarf.
Oh. All right. God, doors are so bulky.
And we could have the two wizards carry him.
No, I'm gonna help carry him out.
All right, I can help grab like his legs or whatever with my free arm.
Between him and his Gary probably weighs close to 250, 275. I mean, Gear
That's
alone
right,
has got like
guys.
68 pounds.
All right.
Dorothy's going on a diet.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, I'll just grab him by his collar and drag him out of here.
All right, you
My
can
max
move about a
impress
third of
is-
your move
Yeah.
doing
This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but we gotta get him out of here.
I'll think light thoughts.
that. All right, you guys make your way down the hallway, past the padlocked door, turn south, and go back up to the northwest, avoiding the going into the rat room and crossing over the plank over the trap, and you guys make your way out just to the exit of the cave. The day looks like it's only about midday now. You guys got here early in the morning, so we can just say you're at the exit of the cave, and you guys can make your way from there. I'm guessing you guys tell me where you want to go from the exit.
We want to head back to town, right? That's the
Yeah.
goal. Yeah.
All right, I need someone to give me a D6 in the tower, please. Smee. Don't roll one. You didn't. All right. So you guys make your way out of the cave and are able to quickly rush off to the tree line and make your way out without anything noticing your exit from the caves of chaos. And you get to the path that you guys followed in, dragging your compatriot with you, taking a good hour and a half to get back to town. Dragging your chest and him with you. And you get to the gates. The guards look at each other. They kind of, bump fists and seem like they're excited to see you back. And one of them turns to you and says, "You made me 5 gold. Nobody thought you guys were going to make it back." And they said, "How many did you get?"
A bunch.
"How many? We need to know. We all bet. I bet 20.
Well, I got 10 years on me. How many did you get?
I got 7.
There you go, 17.
17. Oh, missed it by 3. They let you guys in, and you can go off to the inn or the tavern or wherever it is you're
We need
planning
to
on going.
We need to go to the temple, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Daylog to the temple.
Okay.
I'm gonna stretch my arms after dragging this heavy ass dwarf through the muck and mud.
You definitely don't need to stretch your arms because they are stretched out from dragging him.
Alright. Any idea how we're gonna get this stupid chest open?
Uh,
A mace?
yeah.
I guess we could. Does it have like a padlock on it, or is it like a lock built into the chest?
Take it to
Sorry.
the smithy.
What was the question?
The chest, is it got a lock built into it, or is it like a padlock?
It's a
on the
padlock, yeah.
outside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we could probably
Hammer.
just break the padlock,
The hammer key.
right? I don't have a hammer though.
Is there a blacksmith in the keep?
There is.
Yeah, let's head over to the blacksmith and see if we can open this thing.
He is at the entrance, close to the entrance, and in one of the stone buildings in the center. I don't want to show you guys this map.
All right, I'll just head over there then.
Okay. The smithy has two assistants in the building that he is in. It's pouring black smoke out of the top when you go in. Half the interior of the building is just filled with smoke. Like he's you see his head. It's basically just in the smoke. And same thing with the assistants. And he's busy doing something. And one of the assistants comes over and asks you what you need when you come in.
I was hoping you could help me break open this lock. Found this chest in this kobold cave down the way, and none of us have a key to it.
Well, I tell you what. Let me look at this. Normally we charge 5 gold to open a chest. If you would like for us to open it up and not break anything.
It's probably worth it.
If you want us to just smash the lock, it's gold.
Kobold's probably just got a bunch of crap in it, but who knows? I'll tell you what. I'll start fishing some gold coins out of this blanket, and I'll get those to him.
Okay. I did put that gold in the party sheet, so you can just subtract 5 from that. And they will, he says, all right, give me about 10 minutes. And he directs you to put it on a table, and so you do. He pulls out a hammer and some various tools and starts, tapping on things. And then he pulls out this weird-looking set of keys with a bunch of little prongs on it, and he's playing around with it, and it probably takes him a good, 10, 15 minutes. And eventually you hear the padlock pops open, and he hands you the lock and says, "There you go."
Thanks. I'm not gonna open that shit in here. I'll take it back to the party. I just realized I have money. I'm dumb. I'll just subtract the money from my own. I'll take the box back to the group wherever they are.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on to that lock too. It may come in handy at some point.
For sure. If we ever find the key for it.
Or if we
Probably
want to
more-
lock something that we want to keep people out of, and we don't care if we get back in it or not.
Or just throw a lock on a door somewhere and fuck off, y'all.
Exactly. Like lock a bunch of kobolds in a room and then leave.
That's fucking vicious. All right, yeah. So when I get back to the group, I'll show them that we got the lock undone, and I'll open it up in front of whoever the hell is there. Where is everyone, by the way? Are we at a tavern?
I'm in
So-
the temple with Daylog.
Finial's in the temple with Daylog. That was the next thing I wanted to go to. So you got your chest. You're taking it to the end to meet your party. While he's doing that, Finial, you have went to the chapel. 1 second. So you are, you've been to this building before, but when you open the door and start dragging in Daylog, the three the three acolytes come rushing forward, and they kind of come to the door and help you bring him in. They'll pick him up and take him and lay him on one of the pews that are in there. And after they do that, one of them runs off and brings back the curate. Yeah, I don't know. Curate. I'm gonna say curate.
That's right.
But he comes to you guys and looking over Daylog, and he says, "Well, what happened to him?"
Oh, we got into an altercation with a lot of kobolds, including one of their leaders, and it was a little too much for us to handle. So Daylog, he got smashed.
Said that is a shame. Looks like he's going to need a week or two to recover. You should get him to an inn and let him sleep it off.
Okay. With that, I'll say a prayer before I go, and take him with me. Actually, you know what? I'll ask if we can sleep. I'm bleeding out orifices as it is. I'm beat up. I'll say, hey, can we just rest here for the night? I am beat. I'm exhausted from all the travels and the combat.
He kind of looks a little. He kind of looks like a little off-put when you ask that, and he says, "Only the acolytes and I stay in the temple overnight. You're welcome to come back in the morning if you wish to attend services and pray." As you can see, it's just the pews in here, and we have a small room in the back where we sleep.
Okay, well, I'll go say a prayer, and then I'll ask them if they would at least help me get Daylog back to the inn. He's happy.
The curate motions to one of the acolytes and says, tells him to help you take him to the inn or tavern, wherever it is you're going.
Well, I will get Daylog back to his room, and I will just crash on the floor in his room. I'm exhausted.
Okay. All right. The rest of you guys, other than the chest and the temple chapel visiting folk, what are you guys doing?
I take it we have rooms at the inn.
You did, yes.
Going to the room.
Yeah, I'm going to the inn.
Everybody just gonna head to the inn and break for the day?
I guess we rest, and then we can take care of getting a bounty on these ears.
And opening the chest, seeing what's in it.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys go to your in rooms. I guess take off your armor, whatever it is you're doing, and then later in the evening, it's mealtime. The innkeeper calls, to let everybody know, so you guys can come have your evening meal. And I guess if you guys want to meet up at that point, you certainly could have, or you can continue to sleep. That's up to you.
If Daylog's still not moving, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, Daylog needs like a full 8 hours of sleep before he'll.
Yeah, and I do too, to get my healing spells back. So I'm gonna stay with him.
Okay.
I'll eat, and then I'll go to bed.
We can. Not gonna check the chest tonight for this evening. Whenever.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Maybe do an evening chow or something. We can show everybody the chest goodies.
Alright, 1 second. I'm setting up something so I don't have to do this later.
He's setting the trap for you guys.
No, I'm not. I'm
Boom
making
goes
the
chest.
the day's rest as a power in the spells list, so you guys that don't have it, you can just drag and drop it on your thing, and I don't have to mess with it. All right. So chest. Yes, is that what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna open it up.
I'll open it up in front of these guys. Point it at
Alrighty.
them.
You open it up, and within you can see some silver and some not so silver and some copper coins strewn about inside. You count it all, and it's 22 electrum, 61 silver, and 23 copper.
Bad haul. Worth 5.
Finally, we can retire.
I buy my own in.
Is that 23 copper or 203 copper, Mike?
I said 203. I said 22 silver or 22 electrum.
Oh,
something
okay,
like that.
sorry.
No, barely worth the price that it cost to open this thing.
Well, don't forget the necklace. Oh wait, I'm unconscious. Never mind.
Yeah. We've got a necklace here as well. I don't have any way to appraise it though.
Yeah, it looks like a MC Hammer sort of sized gold chain necklace.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks really, for you guys, it is the most fancy thing you've seen in your lifetime yet.
Too legit.
Nice.
Too legit to
Kobold.
quit.
Oh my goodness.
I hate rapping, I know that. Sorry, go ahead.
We should take turns wearing it.
Should. Thug
Yeah,
life.
your
Wait,
mates
wait, we'll get a painting of each of us wearing it, right?
Sure.
Is there a reputable jeweler in town that we trust, or I guess we don't know anybody here, do we? Really?
Not really, no. You know the innkeeper. You've had various conversations with him. Provisioner and trader you're aware of. You haven't had any extensive dealings with them. Go ahead.
Can I detect magic and see if it has any magic properties?
Certainly. Do you have the spell today, or do you need to wait till tomorrow?
I do not have the spell today.
Yeah, you could wait a day and memorize it and cast if you would like. That's up to you.
Yeah, before we start showing it off, let me see if this thing is magic first. I hate to sell it for weight in gold when you find out later that it was magic.
Sounds like a plan. All right, so you guys wait a day. What are the rest of you guys doing? Anything particular you need to do?
I'm gonna, as soon as I wake up the next day, I'm gonna use my healing spells to get Daylog and myself back up to snuff.
Okay, so you're going to pray for your spells first is what you're actually going to do. Daylog, look, you guys need to pick up the power that I put in spells. What is the type? It's not listed. General? Yeah, there is a House Rules General Rest ability. If you go to spells and do a type search by general and grab and drag and drop the rest into your power section, and everybody that's sleeping, whatever, you get to roll that. For Daylog, that's going to put him at 1 hit point.
I don't have a type of general.
Where are you saying I
you
should
don't
look at
have the spells records. If you don't have a type general, then you don't have the House Rules book loaded then module.
Okay.
Because that's where it comes from.
I see bind wounds there too. Is that an untrained or an untrained thing, Mike?
That is probably for the healer, the healing skill people.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's get rid of all these dead bodies from the combat tracker. Excellent, we can just do this.
So do we just double click it or have to drop it on ourselves?
Does it say target self already? I don't remember what I set it to off the top of my head.
I think it's bracketed self.
Yeah.
If it is, yeah, you can just double click it and it'll only do it to you. And what it should do is bring you up to 1. You can also change the spell group from spells to something else, whatever you want to call it, but because it's not a cantrip, but it just assumes that's where you want it because it doesn't have a group set.
Can I do that for me even though I was praying for spells?
Yeah, you still got 8 hours of sleep. You have to be able to earn your spells for the following day.
Oh, I double clicked it and it did it twice. Sorry.
Well, we'll have to
Undo the second one.
dock your XP by 50. Which reminds me, I did award XP last week for the encounters. You guys had already logged off for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and add the new stuff while I'm thinking about it. A massive 28 experience for all the kills you got. And the next day you can go ahead and do your, if you're going to burn your healing spells, you can go ahead and do that. And I know that Werner was going to cast Detect Magic and see if the necklace was magic. It doesn't appear to be magic.
Okay, it's not magic, guys. It's just
It's
heavy,
money.
and you might want to scrape away and see if it's just gold plated as opposed to gold.
Certainly feels very heavy.
All right. Daylog and myself are at full health now. Did you undo that rest thing, that second rest thing I did?
No.
Okay, we'll just assume I used my last heal for that then.
Okay. I actually should have done a long rest, so you guys would have got your spells back, but I didn't. I need to do that for the wizards at least. Whenever you guys have got your spells set the way you want, let me know and I'll reset those.
I don't know how to get it reset. I'm sorry. It's just something I haven't done.
You don't. You can. I mean, for the detect magic thing, you don't have to do that just to cast it, and then the next day you're not going to do it. That's something you can just tell me. But in the case of if you want to take like sleep off and memorize charm person instead, that kind of thing, I need to just let me know before I reset for long rest, because otherwise what it'll do is it'll memorize that for you.
Okay, my spells are good the way they are.
Okay.
Like second
Okay. Yeah, I just happened to see Brian doing some jiggering of spells.
I have a question about spells. I
Mhm.
can memorize 3 level 1 spells.
Yep.
I want to do 2 Cure Light Wounds and a Frost Fingers. And I've got 1 Cure Light Wound and Frost Fingers memorized. And I can't figure out how to get the second Cure Light Wounds memorized. I'm
Go
in
to preparation mode.
mode.
Just hit
And
the right arrow to the number
It won't
1.
do anything.
Well, then you must already have 3. Let me see.
Yeah, I can move it down, but I can't move it up.
All right, Mike, I'm good. Go ahead and do your rest for me.
I have reduced my number of magic missile spells, but now it will not let me re-up it back to 2. Because I have no more spell slots left.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with. I'm gonna remove all your spells. does it only say? Oh, it's probably because Frost Fingers is not. It's probably an arcane. No, it's divine. Hmm. Did I not? Why is it saying you have no slots when you... Is Cure Light Wounds not the right?
Well, it says 2 now.
Yeah, it's because I removed one of your Frost Fingers.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But it won't let me do a Frost Finger. That's weird. It's like one of your... Let me just set your Divine to 4 and see what it lets me do, because that is weird. Why is it... It's assuming you've got a spell somewhere else. Or at least it thinks you do. Maybe you added a spell, memorized it, and then deleted it?
That's possible. I've been messing around trying to do this since last week.
It should be smart enough to pick up on that.
Well, I don't want to hold up the game. We can just...
I think we're good. I think
I got 2 Cure Light Wounds and a Frost Fingers
Yeah,
memorized. Oh, look,
yeah.
I think you fixed it.
I don't
Looks
know
right
if I
now.
did. I don't know if I did, but I did some futzing around with it at least. And
Mine are honked up too, Mike.
looking.
I guess it thinks I've cast all 3.
So,
It
Yeah,
won't let me rememorize.
I haven't. So right now I see you have 3 arcane spells. You have 1 sleep memorized. What else did you want to memorize?
2 magic missiles.
You're not going to have armor at all?
Yeah, I need armor once in magic
So
missiles.
armor. What is going on? Okay, so when you guys are casting spells, are you guys manually removing those when you cast them? I mean, like the numbers here on the prep page or something?
No, but I did monkey with the prep page, trying to reset my spells for the new day.
Okay, you shouldn't need to do that unless you're changing your spell load. Yeah, it thinks you only
Well,
have...
even if I was trying to change it, if I tried to reduce magic missile and memorize armor, I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me.
Yeah, something's definitely weird to go. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen... We didn't have any of this problem when we were playing Temple, so I'm not sure what's changed. And I don't know what it is. But obviously there's something going on because both you guys had this. And I know at least Jolliman memorized spells. And yeah, Werner is jacked. I can't memorize but 1 spell. Even when what? I don't know, man. That is what the F. I'm gonna have to try to reproduce this later, but I've got you fixed for now.
Thanks.
And I will do the long rest while I'm thinking about it. You guys should already be rest. Yeah. I don't know what was going on there. Is yours okay, Smee? You had any problems? He's okay.
What is it?
Have you had any problems with your spells?
No, because I just unchecked the boxes. I wasn't going to rememorize anything. I wasn't changing
Okay.
it.
I don't know what happened, but it's definitely something odd. I'll try to reproduce it at some point and see if I can figure out what caused it.
If you
But
want me to,
everybody's...
I can try to unmemorize and rememorize.
No, not right now. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely don't want to do it right now. All right. So everybody's got their new spells loaded out. for the priest that had already burned up his spells, for him to actually be where he's at, he's going to need another day's rest, because I gave you guys a full day's of rest.
Yeah, I think we need to be
Yeah.
getting the ears taken care of and the jewelry piece figured out.
Yeah.
In fact, the exhaustion, that's the weakness from being almost on death's door, or actually being at death's door twice. Daylog needs 2 days of complete rest to get rid of that, anyways.
Oh, I see that. All my physical stats are down by 2.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're exhausted. You need 2 days of rest.
I mean, if anything, we can get the chain appraised, but then don't necessarily have to sell it. It's a good way to carry that amount of gold around.
Thank you for the follow, Maka. Did anybody want to do something with the necklace? There was some discussions, and I may have got distracted with the spells.
Well, it's worth at least its weight in gold. Does it look like a fine chain, finely made? Or is it kind of rough?
No, it looks nice. It definitely was not Kobold make.
Wonder who it belonged to. This might be one of those things. It's like a clue, that we may find that this necklace actually belonged to someone that the kobolds defeated, or they scrounged this off their body after something else killed them.
After they ate them.
Good question. What do you want to do?
Anyone in the keep that could appraise it?
Well, there is a trader and a provision fella. You don't know, those would be the two that might come to your mind. But the keep itself is full of various other people that you don't know. I mean,
Well, we can go talk to the trader. He might know.
Did we turn in the ears?
Not yet.
you guys want to go track down the scribe, Charles?
Yeah, that's fine. To go turn in the ears, you mean?
Yeah, I wasn't specifically calling you out by Charles. His name is Charles.
Got it.
The scribe's name.
Yeah, let's go see him.
All right. So he is very easily found. The two little towers right at the keep entrance. So actually what I'm going to do is I am going to share this, and I'm going to leave it uncovered. Let's see. I can't share it as full size. Don't like that. But I wanted to be able to mark things so you guys have a better idea. Alright, so you guys can see it now?
Yes.
Right. So you guys don't have access to anything to the north of that white line.
Okay.
That's the inner ballet, whatever that means. Don't know. I guess it means the inner part of the keep. Bailey, yeah, that's it. This section out here is where you guys have been moving around. This is where you guys entered in. The stables are right here. This is a warehouse where most of the traders that were coming in on the same caravan you guys were dropped off their supplies. The smithy's here. The inn is here. The tavern's here. Chapel's here. And I know that's all quick. Don't really necessarily need to remember all that exactly, but just to kind of give you a general layout. The trades person is here, and the provisioner is right next to him, right there. All right. So you guys are going to go to the trader and see if he can give you a value of the necklace. So, who's going to talk to him, and what are you going to say? That kind of stuff.
I guess Smee will, since he's the one that wore the necklace. Just gonna see if he can appraise some jewelry.
He says, "Well, what do you have?"
Let him know I have a gold chain. It appears to my eye to be very finely made.
Do you show it to him?
Oh yeah, I'll show it to him.
Like, oh, he kind of holds it out in his hand, kind of looks at it. He says, "Well, I am no jewel master. I'm not familiar with gems and stones, but I can tell you this is, I would give you." He looks at it, sets it down. He kind of looks at he pulls out a journal-looking thing, kind of looks to it, and he says, "Well, I would give you 800 gold for that."
Good deal. So it's probably worth 12. All right.
He says, "Well, if you took it to the city, you might be able to sell it for full price at that." Yes. For me, it takes, I'd have to
Okay.
ship it back, and
He's got to have some wiggle room.
yeah.
He's all the risk here.
He says, "So, want to sell it for 800 gold?"
Oh, we're not. I think we're in the market to sell it as yet, are we, guys?
I would say
probably
no.
Keep it in that form. For now.
Yeah, that's a probably a better part of 1,000 gold that we don't have to have in 1,000 gold pieces.
He says, "Well, keep me in mind, though. If you have
Will do.
anything else that you guys bring in, we certainly are looking to any of the things that you bring back from your adventures out there. Even things as simple as weapons, or even stock of supplies, anything like that. We certainly could make use of those. So if you find anything and bring them back, I will give you a good price."
Deal. I'll look around and see what he's got over there too, if anything stands out.
I mean, it's a sort of a general trade shop. It doesn't have, like dry rations and iron rations and that sort of stuff, but like rope and ladders and poles and torches and lanterns and oil and anything that you could think of that you would need. They have some spears and some arrows, but, and some general weapons, but they probably bought them from the smith and have them in the shop. But it's anything that you could imagine that you would need for adventuring out in the frontier here.
All right. Well, I thank him, and we'll join the party.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and that was me. We have I'll leave the key. Identify the key. What is the necklace jewelry? There it is. I'm going to identify it because you were dead on at how much it was worth.
Really?
Yeah. That way you know.
It's from working in a pawn shop.
Yes. As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh, that's why. And Finial Winters had picked up the years and was going to go find the scribe, and you find Charles. He is at, and this all started back because I want to show you where the towers were. This is the entrance over here on the east side. Come on, draw. Right there. And in the north sort of entry tower there is where the scribe is, and one of the guards, the guys at the entrance there, can certainly get him for you and bring him out, and you can easily find him.
All right, I'll go up to him and tell him about the Kobold kind of encampment that we found. How it was a network of caves, and we actually found a lot of kobolds in there, probably more than we could handle right now. But we were able to dispatch several groups of them, including one of their leaders. my understanding from talking to you when we first got here is that that you preferred ears to show Claim, and so I've brought you these ears, and I'll show him the ear from the larger kobold, the leader, and then show him the ears from all the regular sized ones, and say that we fought hard for these, and you know, several of us, you know, were wounded in the process.
He says, well, for 17 kobold ears, it is 17 silver. Anything else you'd like to claim?
Does one of them count as a leader? I thought there was a special thing for a leader on there.
There certainly is. Did you bring back any evidence that he was a leader of a sort?
Well, okay. So I'm assuming the ear was larger, but if he wants evidence, I'll go back and grab the party members that had the key and the necklace, and come back and show him that.
Big ass necklace.
Said, yes, I have proof, and I will bring it to you here in a minute, and I'll go grab the party members that have the necklace and the key, and we'll show that to them.
Okay. So what I would like you to do is give me a charisma check in the tower, please.
You got it.
So he listens to the story that you spin about the Kobold King and the rest of his minions that were about him, and he seems to, be agreeable. He says, "Well, it's not what we would class as a leader. What we're looking for when we say leader is someone that is." Directing or organizing these humanoids in the caves themselves. He is certainly, a leader within his own tribe, and what we can do in that case is I think I am. I can certainly be approved to give you guys 100 gold pieces for his ear. And he's as he's saying that, he's writing down in on the little the scroll that he's writing in with his quill. And he wrote 100 gold pieces, leader, kobold, on this date. Obviously, unless you can read common, you don't understand what he's writing. And then he
I can read it.
Okay. You see what he's writing, and so he sends. He tells one of his the people, a younger gentleman standing next to him. He tells him something. He runs off into the tower, comes back, and he's got a leather pouch. Within it is the 100 gold and 16 silver.
Okay, I'll take that back to the party and show them what we got.
All right, I'm gonna put that in the party sheet. And actually, 1 second. Alright. So you guys have your monies. And if you would like, I can just split that and divide that to everybody right now, or you guys can individually award however you want to spread that money out.
I think you could just split it out, right? That's what we always do in the past.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah, everybody got 27 gold, 12 silver, 33 copper, and 3 electrum. You still have a few coins that couldn't be split. I will leave them in the party sheet if you guys need them. You can certainly say, hey, we need that 3 gold pieces. Rob, something I saw. Yeah, you need to change the name on your stuff to. I'll do it actually. You use like the actual names of the stuff. It's like SPGPCP. So what you need to do is you need to add those values. Move those to the other thing. You understand what I'm saying? Robbie?
What? I don't. So I need to remove the ones where I.
You
wrote it
typed
out?
in gold and silver and copper. Yeah. What you need to do is you need to add that 7 gold to your 27 GP. And then
Gotcha.
remove it. Yeah. It looks like it added the EP down to just the notes down there on the bottom. But everybody else, I think, was okay. I just happened to notice when I looked at the party coins, somebody had the actual gold spelled out, and it was you. All right, gentlemen. I tell you what, let's take a 10.
Surely you know some level of this dungeon is loaded with platinum. It's got to be.
You got to live through it, though, man.
Yeah, apparently going down twice to kobolds, but then again, we're our first level.
Rob, they're only kobolds, Rob.
They're only kobolds. Yeah,
They're
exactly.
only kobolds.
Oh, I still remember that. That was awesome.
Oh, it was.
All right, we are back and live and ready to play. Reminiscing about the old kobold days. Only kobolds. All right. So you guys have spoke to the tradesman, got some estimates on the value of some of the treasure you picked up. You're going to take another day of rest to let Daylog recover from his touch with death, and Finial wanted to memorize some spells or pray for his spells. So you guys have been resting for 2 days. On the morning of the second day, what is it you guys would like to do? Silence. Oh my goodness. Am I on mute? Yeah, I'm on mute. They can't hear me. Boy, I'm gonna have to go through all that again. Man, I hate when I stay on mute. I sit here and spoke for like a good, 2 minutes, and you guys didn't hear a word I said.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
no.
we did not.
So what I was saying is that you guys had got some your treasure evaluated to see what it was worth. You're going to keep it. You guys are going to rest for an additional day so Daylog can recover from his near-death wounds. Finial needs to rest another day to replenish his I don't know,
Healing spells.
divinity. I don't know what the actual word would be, but he needs to rest and recover and then pray for his spells in the following day. So you guys are going to need to rest for another day, but on that second day you guys wake up, and what is that you want to do?
Everybody healed?
Yeah, everybody's healed. Everybody's back to normal now.
Let's pack our shit and go kill some kobolds. Got ears to collect, boys.
Yeah, there's a locked door we need to check.
All right, so you guys are going to head back to the caves with the intent of going back to the one that you came in on? Or came
That's
out
correct.
of, yes. All right, so it does take about an hour and a half to 2 hours to get there. I need Vern. Give me 2 D6s, not at once, just one at a time in the tower, please. Boy, you guys and your 2s. All right, so you guys make it up to the path to cut off towards the cave valley, or ravine, I guess is what it actually is. You guys make your way to the edge of the tree line, and you can see it's a clear shot. You don't see anything roaming around outside of the caves. And I guess you make your way to the entrance again, yes?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I'm gonna put you guys
I'd
on the
suggest
map.
we be careful. You know, if these things, if there are any more of these things or anything else living in these caves, they might be ready for us this time.
Oh, I need
They very well
to.
could be.
Just be careful. That's all I'm trying to say.
Alrighty, I have put you guys on the map. You'll need to get the map open yourself if you've already closed it. You'll need to go to records and images, and I would suggest clicking the button down the bottom right where it says all, so it only lists the shared ones. Although you may only be able to see this one anyways, and then load that, or double click on your token on your character sheet and it should bring it up. Looks like Brian disconnected.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
Good. Did you accidentally hit the close window button?
I actually, yes, I hit. It was way too close to close the other map button.
I know. That's why I don't like it. I did. That's exactly what I did that one night. I closed the thing down. It's too close. Too close. And in fact, I don't even know why they have that white bar at the top. They need to get rid of it completely and remove that. But that's me complaining. But, so, I put you guys on the map. You guys can certainly change positions, but I'm going to leave you there. And for now, you guys can still see the plank is still across, or at least the two in front, Nausilis and Daylog. You guys can see that the plank is still laying across the pit that opened up and ate Daylog.
That's a good sign. I'll go in first and take a look. Silently, hopefully.
I'm gonna light a torch while still standing outside, kind of exactly where I am.
Yeah, I'll light a torch as well.
Okay.
Like, I still have that fatigue effect on me. I think so does Finial.
Finial shouldn't. You certainly should. Yeah, Finial doesn't. I've
Okay.
removed yours. I forgot to get yours.
Cool, thank you. Back to 6 move, man. Look at that.
Yeah, you're rocking it. All right. Nausilis is moving forward, and you guys in the back are striking up torches. I think I may have effects for those.
I'd like to move forward with Nausilis. We locked, or can I just move?
You should be able to move. I know we had some issues with the torch aura showing up. I'm guessing you guys can't see it right now.
I can
There's
see
one
it.
on my map.
The square. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know what the difference between was this week and last week, but I'm trying to narrow down the cause. But so keep in mind, anytime your
It's
torch
not
light,
moving with me though, if it's supposed to be centered on me.
both you and Werner both have it. So that's why yours is probably not showing, and his is to you for whatever reason. I see them both. So keep in mind that anytime your orange, your yellow aura is engulfing anybody that has infravision, they can't see with it. So if your party members are trying to scout ahead, and you get close enough to where that they're in it or touching it, that means they can't see beyond where they're at. So just so
I
you know.
can't see my aura, so is it covering them up?
I can't see either one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what the cause of it is, but I'm just telling you.
Okay, leave me there.
Yeah. Maybe they'll show up when it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll click on things and we'll see. But for now, you guys are striking them up. But Nausilis and Daylog are moving forward.
Be sure and check that board before you go stepping on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Looks the same. Looks fairly stable. You see nothing to the east.
For everybody to catch up, watch this hallway.
So can you see it now?
Yep, it just
Sephiroth?
popped in.
Okay, I know why. And then I'm gonna click on Werner, and when I click on Werner, those of you guys that can't see an R around him, tell me if you see it when I do it. Where is he? Werner. All right, here he is. I'm gonna click on it.
Now I see it.
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. Okay, good to know. Alrighty, gentlemen. Looks like Finial's taking a camp out in the pit. You see nothing down the hallway. It's eerily quiet. In fact, the fire that was burning far to the east is no longer there like it was when you guys were here before.
You want to go check east, or you want to go up to the door?
Should check this room first. I don't think
Okay.
it's not checked.
Now, the closer you move, the more stinky and dank it gets. But when you look into the room, you can tell that this was probably the major community room for this tribe of kobolds. But it looks like the room has been ransacked. Anything that was in there that looked to have any sort of worth is gone. The only thing left is straw mats and some broken barrels and such.
Hey man, there's a shield down in the corner.
Yeah, it ain't there.
Alright, well, we can go the other way now. Like anything's gonna come up from behind us here.
Somebody's energy drink was kicking in.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I don't think Charles drinks Monsters.
I do. I'm drinking one right now.
Oh, I guess it is.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go.
I thought you stopped
That
drinking
explains
those.
Well, we'll check this door. Is it still locked?
Yep. Giant lock on it.
I'll see if the key works that lock.
It does. It seems to unlock it quite easily.
It's a big padlock?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll take it with us. Now we have a padlock with a key.
Alright, I'll open the door. I ain't scared.
Alrighty. I clicked to open. Okay. Can you see in it now?
No.
It doesn't show
No.
on my end. The door is open, but it's not showing. Why does it not do that?
It shows when
There
I
it went.
Now it
Now
is.
I can see.
I don't know. It's still not. I'm clicked on the Silas and it's not showing me you guys being able to see through it.
I can't. I think there's a wall that goes through it.
There's not.
Can't-
There is not. It's a door and it's open.
I hover over it, it still says closed. Now it
Can't get
says
through there.
now it says
There we go.
open.
Don't touch it. There we
You
go.
guys kept getting in my clickable space there, so
There we go.
yeah, I
Made
don't
it
know
in
what the deal
with the
is.
door.
Once you get in, it shows. But the room itself, it contains various sorts of dried and salted meat, grain, and vegetables in sacks, boxes, and barrels, and piles. There are also bits and pieces of human victims.
Oh, delicious.
There is a large cask of what looks like maybe wine.
It ain't good. I'll smell it.
It smells like vinegar.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm staying back in the hallway, by the way, and keeping an eye out. while they search the room.
What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I'll search the room for anything out of the ordinary.
Give me a few days and we can change that vinegar back to wine.
You don't find anything out of the ordinary.
All right, well,
Looks like this was maybe the stores for the tribe. And if they had had the key to get in here, they probably would have taken most of this with them.
yeah. All right, well, nothing in here. Food, so
Yeah, we don't have a caravan to get it all back to town.
Is it valuable at all?
The trader might want some of it.
Yeah, the logistics though of getting it out of here.
Uh-huh.
So it's just a pantry.
That's what it sounds like.
That's the way it looks. Want to check this place for any hidden doors or anything?
Well, you would
Kind of an odd
You would
shape for a cave.
you'd think that if there was a secret door, they'd have used it to get all this stuff out. My thoughts, anyway.
yeah, I'll walk this length of hallway and whatnot, look for some secrets.
We find nothing.
Nothing in here but dank ass human remains.
That's what it seems to be.
It wasn't bodies, it was just parts, right?
Yeah, like fingers and feet and
Gotcha.
Skin.
All the tastiest bits.
We went over here, right? Already?
Yeah, that's where we fought the king and killed the harem.
Time for the next cave, I guess.
Yep. I think we're done in here.
Alrighty, where are you gentlemen going? Back out?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my torch.
That
on
was
the
just
table.
a little nook right there. I'll check in there for secret doors.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Go look around in here for secrets.
Throw some D6 in the tower, those that are looking for secrets. But nothing.
There are no secrets in this place. Go outside.
Unless you want to kill some rats.
Alrighty, so let me give you the general layout of, I've got a map, so I'm gonna, I gave the description last time we played, but this time I'm going to show you an overland map. Let's see. Nope, we'll do this every time. This is just something for you to view. I'm not going to put you guys on it. Right now, you guys are here, coming out of that cave. Can you guys see the
Okay.
big wide arrow?
Yep.
On the area that you're at, the caves that you can clearly see, there are some on this map that you can't see, but the ones that you can clearly see from where you're at is this one here. When you came into the ravine from the east, you could see the one that's up here. And why does it keep doing that? Up there. And then when you're at the tree line, you could see that one there. You guys can't see that because there's so much cover. So, I mean, you can make any assumptions you want, but outside of metagaming, you don't know it's there. The ones that are higher above, like, and the ones that are behind this tree, like that one you couldn't see because it would be behind. But any of the other ones that aren't directly behind a tree, like even this one right here, you could have seen. You could have just made out that one, but anything else behind the big trees you wouldn't be able to see unless you changed the level that you're at. These gray, or these sort of shadow lines, are the tiers, and you're right now. This is the lower tier, and this is kind of the next one is like 30, 40 feet up face, and each one of them is about like that, 20, 30 feet up.
So I say let's go to that one in the northeast, closest to us.
I'm down with that. And I really had to like reprogram my eyes to invert the elevation.
Is it backwards to you? It looks
No,
okay to me.
I can make it look the other way. Just at first glance, I thought it was reversed. Thought we were on high ground.
Top, yeah. It's I couldn't come up, and this is when I was using CC3, and I just couldn't figure out a way to make it look like the way I wanted to. I mean, now I know how I do it differently, but you know, of course, I would also do it in Dungeon Draft
Which
as
you
well.
wanting to go to, Charles?
This one? This one right here?
Yep, the one in the northeast. North, not the southeast, northeast. The
Oh,
black
you wanna
arrow.
go up? Okay, he wants to go up
We
here.
gotta climb up to that one.
Yeah.
We would have to go up. That's fine. I'm fine going up. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it might also give us a better vantage to be able to see more of the caves being up there.
All right, we'll follow them up there.
Alrighty, I need Sephram, give me a D6, please.
Like in the tower, or
Yes. Uh-oh. There it is. All right.
Random encounter.
good.
Alright, so you are... Where is this guy? So you guys are making your way kind of... This is right when you're coming out of the cave itself. And Finial said, I remember the cave up to the north. I think we should make our way to that. You guys are kind of looking off in that direction, about ready to move off in this direction to climb the sharp sort of rise up. You know, it's like I said, it's 30, 40 feet. It's going to take double movement to get up it, that sort of thing. But I need, let's see, we need to pick one. I will see, I moved Werner there. I can't rightfully pick him. So the nearest one would be Nacillus. Nacillus, give me a surprise check, and you can do it out in the open. Oh, look at that. You guys are surprised by something not very good to be surprised by. So the tree line... why did it do that? Oh, no, I did that. So there was off to the east. You guys off this, or not east, west, to this direction. There was the tree line. Remember? You guys are also kind of in a little bit of the cave entrance is covered by a large tree. You know, the underbrush is not so thick right at the entrance, but as you guys are making your way out, coming around the corner, you see this large creature, and it looks like, let's see if I got the image. Now this is the new version of it, and I will share this one, and then I will show you what it Looks like.
Oh, I was afraid it was
Oh
that.
no. Yeah, I was too.
Oh no.
Yeah, let me see if I can find the actual image from the module because I like that one too. Let's see. B2.
Do you think that bear gives a hoot that we're here?
As long as we don't pollute.
Alright, well, this is a picture of it, but it's not the actual situation you guys are in, but I'm going to show it anyways because I like it. There you go. That's the old school one. Alright, so you guys are surprised. I'll roll a surprise for him too, just to see. I don't think he'll be surprised, but who knows? Because he could be just as surprised.
That would be cool.
He's not surprised.
Oh, he's not.
He's not. So his first action, or his free attack, or free whatever it is he's going to do, he's going to look at the things immediately in front of him and choose somebody. So there's 3 people right in the front line. I'm going to roll a d6. 1 to 2 is Nicelis, and 5 and 6 is Werner, and the one's in the middle is Finnegan. Oh, yeah. He goes right for Nicelis. He rushes forward and gets a single beak attack against Nicelis as he does so. That is a hit, sir. And you take damage. All right, everybody, roll initiative, please.
Ouch.
Give me a second. Figure out what I'm doing. Does anybody else see the bear on the map?
Oh, maybe you don't. There you go.
No.
You should know.
Now I do.
But I don't see us.
We're on the smaller map. You see high res.
Yeah, you're not on the overland map. That's just for you guys to have a general idea of what things the layout is above Grim. All right, looks like everybody has rolled. We will start initiative. Did I roll for him? Yes, I guess I did. Werner.
Okay. Since he's right there next to me, I'm going to give him an old magic missile.
Do it. Oh, max
Nice.
damage.
There goes my one magic missile.
All right, Finnegan.
Hey man, that was good.
All right. After seeing the owlbear Terran and Nicelis, I'm going to call upon Paylor to heal his wounds.
All
That's
ones,
it for
man.
me.
Nicelis, what do you want to do, sir?
So as I start to swing at this damn owlbear, I'm also going to call down beakers to fly in this thing's face and try to distract it. He gets a save versus paralyzation. If he fails, he gets distracted and loses his next action.
Okay.
Nice.
You mean next attack?
It just says next action.
Gotcha.
Target him with that. This is beakers. Yeah. Get fucked, owlbear. Alright, now I'm gonna hit him with my long sword and my short sword. Do you want me to do one at the end of the round, or should I just do both?
Your offhand is, unless you get 2 attacks in the same round, that's not how you would be delayed. So if you have an offhand, it would go off at the same time as your primary.
Long sword misses. Short sword also misses. Oh. Alright.
All right, next is Sephiroth.
Shooting.
All right, you need to use, since you've got Nacillus in front of you, he is not a dwarf. You're going to be at, what is the modifiers? Conceal 50.
Just move. Can't you move half your move and shoot?
You can shoot once if you moved yet.
Can't really move well. Guess I can move all the way.
Yeah. Move all the way out there. Get out of there.
I'll do that.
That's
two
where
of
you go.
Yeah, there's two of me. I don't know what happened.
What do you mean there's two of them? What do you mean there is two of you?
Like I tried to move, and now I see where I was
Duplicated.
and where I was trying to move.
That's where you're going to move. Yeah? Is that not what you're expecting?
Yeah, but it's not moving in my lock.
No. Yes, tokens are
Oh.
locked. That's why. You have to wait for me to say yes, you can do that.
Okay, sorry.
You're good. And make a single attack at no modifiers. Actually, no. You're going to be at -2 because it does have a bird flying around his face. But in this case, you had AC 4 versus 5. You would have missed with a -2, so that's a miss. Because he's got a bird flying around in his face, so you're still trying to shoot through the bird. And Daylock.
Okay, I want to move up where I can attack, so. There.
Alright. Make one attack. That was a miss, sir. Smee!
All right, he surprised us. I've only seen a magic missile hit him. I'm pulling my Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm going to cast Spook at him. Try to scare him away.
Alright, go for it. These guys. Alrighty. So, what he was planning on doing was make 3 attacks, and what I was planning to do was, the bird was going to distract him from one, but the fear thing is going to make him flee. I think. I want to double check
Yeah.
some things on the spell. Maybe there's some intelligence things.
It's intelligence of at least 2.
Oh wow. Yeah, he may not have that. Hold on. Let's see. Oh wow, low 5 to 7. So he does have intelligence for the spell. Let me double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. Spell functions only against creature and just. Oh, yeah, got it. So, yep, it works. And so, what it does is, what is its move? What is its move? Yeah, so it turns. And then we make the. Is that what I need? No, that's not that. Still not far enough. So it's going to run off into the trees and the brush, and that means that the two people that are in melee with it right now is Nasilis and Daylog. If you guys choose, you can make attacks against him at +2, a single attack.
Nope. I'll call my bird off and let her run away.
Yeah, I'll swing at it.
All right, go for it. Oh! That
Is
hurts.
he large or just normal?
Yeah, he's large.
Heartless.
Oh, it's still max damage because it's crit. Actually, you should have got extra damage on that. Why didn't you? Where is the luck? I'm pretty sure I added this to you.
Saw an effect on me for that for crit on an additional 1d6.
Yeah, but you don't have the effect probably on you, actually. No, because I know why. Yeah, because you didn't get placed in the combat tracker after I added that to you. It is there now. Give me another d6, and I'll apply that to you. That's because you're a fighter. So 3 more damage.
Do I get to attack him as well since I'm around him?
No, you are near, but you are not melee with him. The other
not?
two were. No.
Okay.
So we need to do damage. 3 more. Alrighty, and so with that, he bolts. He drops down to 4, all 4s, and hauls ass. And vanishes. And
Pretty quick for a big guy.
Yes, he is. Got a really quick. Well, not super quick, but he's fleeing, so he gets to move double. All right. What do you guys want to do? The thing
hell
hauled
outta
ass
here.
and ran away.
Chase him. Not chase him.
Oh, you don't want to hunt him down in his lair?
No,
Or the
that guy
lizard?
could easily one round any one of us, man, and he can actually kill us.
I know it. I know
Yep.
it. I'm kidding.
I say we.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, head where we were heading, man. Northeast cave. Post haste.
Owlbears don't climb, right?
No, they fly. They fly. They float, man. They just flap their wings. All right, so you guys are going to climb up the hill and make your way to the upper cave.
Yep.
And let me see if I can. I'm going to probably have to move you guys to there. I'm going to put you near it here. There's a lot of other. This is not like the overland map, so there's a lot of stuff between that gets a little weird. I think that's everybody. You guys are moved on the map, and I'll put Daylog in front so the rest of you guys can see where the cave is. And if you guys want to change position, you certainly can. The blocking stuff down here below you guys. What is this? What is this thing? Fecal feathers, feral feathers. Why does your thing look different than everybody else?
Yeah, it's just round.
No, it's not giving
This
me
is
a.
upside down.
Yeah, but it's not giving me the aura like it should be. There, now it is. There we go. I deleted it. Yeah,
Fecal
dude.
feathers.
Fecal feathers. I'm zoomed out. I'm not like zoomed in really close. So all I saw was FE something AL.
Your new
Oh my
nickname.
God.
Yeah, new name for that character.
That's not going to stick.
Oh my God.
So what I was trying to say is this line down here is for the caves that are underneath it, and I can't change that. That's what I'm saying. Keep in mind that this map that you're in now is not actually Overland. It's actually the cave map, so it won't represent properly the world. Once you get in the cave, it will, but I'm putting you guys outside so you can decide how you want to approach it and that sort of thing. And let's see. As you approach, and actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you back a little bit so you guys can decide what you want to do from a distance. Still want to have a daylog in the front. Ish. If you guys want to change positions, let me unlock the tokens. There you go. You can change where you're at. So as you guys approach the cave entrance, you can see that there are some spear, woods, I would say like almost a jousting lance. It's like a long, what would be a spear, but it's just a wooden long thing. And on it, it looks like they've rammed multiple skulls onto it. So it looks like a totem with just like a whole bunch of skulls up it. Some of them are humans, some of them are dwarves, some of them are elves. But you can see on both sides of the entrance, there's this stuff all up and down it. And there's this like a wagon wheel with a body stretched across it that looks like it's been there for days. As you guys moved up, the crows and ravens or whatever that were eating on it kind of flutter away. But it's all kind of right at the entrance to this cave.
Does everything look human on these? All these the bodies, the skulls, the everything?
Like
it might be human.
Human, elvish, dwarvish. You don't see anything that looks orcish or anything, if that's what you're asking, or goblin,
That's
or
right.
kobold, that kind of stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It looks like good races, and that's with quotes.
Nice welcome, Matt.
I think this is our invitation to come in here and distribute some ass whoopings.
Yeah, I'll go up and take a look at you said there's a body stretched out on a wheel, right?
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the body that's on the wheel and see if I noticed any identifying characteristics that might indicate where the person came from.
Okay, you guys approach it. I mean, you get within like 20 feet of the cave entrance to do so. The body itself has been picked at by birds probably for a good 3 weeks to a month, so there's not much left, and the flesh looks black, like it's rotten. You can see, there's flies buzzing all around it. You can probably guess the smells that are coming off of it, but you can't really tell who it was or what it was. If there was any clothing on it or that kind of stuff, it's either been rotted or stripped away from them. I mean, the body, it looks so decimated. You're not sure if they didn't burn it while it was on there. And all the skulls that are on those, lances that are on either side of the doorway, they're kind of all in the same condition. They've been there so long. I mean, you can kind of tell that, one of them maybe is not human, as far as it has pointy ears. So you suspect it's an elf, but the rest of them are so old, and rotted, that you're not sure. You suspect, they kind of look human, but you're not sure what race they are. But none of them have, a lot of flesh on them in any case.
Okay. So at the entrance to the cave, does it look like there's been a lot of traffic?
Not to you.
How about to me?
You can give me a tracking check.
I would love to give you a tracking check.
And I'm going to move you up a little bit. Actually, I'm going to move the people I know that are looking at things closely. I'm going to move you guys up a little bit. All right, so Nacillus, as Finial is examining the bodies, trying to figure out who and what they were, you're looking at the tracks leading up to the cave, and they look pretty recent. You can see that traffic has been coming in and out. They are booted and wearing some kind of footwear, so not like a track of an animal. But they're probably all about the footprints are humanoid-ish sized, like human sized, that kind of stuff.
Alright, so they're definitely not kobolds. So I will relay all this information to the group. Hope you guys got your big boy pants on. Something dangerous up here, and it's not little kobold people.
That would be all right. We just scared off an owlbear.
Yep.
Alright, well. You want to just go in here then, or?
Yeah, the see in the dark people should probably go first.
Sure, why not?
Right, I can do that.
Creep up
Yeah, we
on the
have an
cave
elven
in.
mage, right?
He's half elven anyway.
Yeah, send him in first.
Yeah. I do not approve this plan.
You got this, man.
He's got a magic missile. Oh wait.
No, I cast mine. I don't know. Robbie
I've got a couple of those.
All right. He's ready. Put him first.
have that sucker ready.
Always.
So, do I hear anything at the entrance of this cave?
Are you listening, I guess?
Yeah.
Give me a percent on the tower, please. Why is this not dropping? Oh my god. I'm getting a little bit of latency on the map doing some stuff.
Yeah.
It's acting odd. What the F? Come on. Come on. Oh my lord, it's weird. Oh. That's odd. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just getting some weird... Trying to zoom in and get positioned on the map so I can see what I'm looking at. Why is it... Are you guys... Here, how about I just do this? I'll lock it so you guys can't move while I'm doing things. Maybe that'll fix it. Huh. That is strange. Sorry, getting distracted by things that I shouldn't be. So you guys are making your way to the entrance, and I need to have whoever is moving. You can now move your tokens using the locking sort of thing, so I can see where you're heading.
Did I hear anything?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So you're moving to there and stopping. Okay.
Yeah, I can't really see what.
Yeah, till you. And why it stopped there, I'm not sure, but it showed, and I think it's because the line of sight doesn't let you move there.
Okay.
Hold on.
Is that the entrance there?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there it is. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's because the text normally is for whenever it says the range, it's in white, but for there it was black, and I'm wondering if that was because you were going through the line of sight. So, you can see just inside the cave opens up to the left. You can see some crates and some boxes. It also opens up to the right. Give me a percentile on the tower, please. So you stop and pause and listen, and you hear some kind of grunt, really low, really quiet, hard to hear, some almost a snort or a grunt or something, and you immediately recognize it. I'm pretty sure. Let me check your character sheet because I think I know.
Yep.
Where is it? Yeah, it is. You recognize the sound of orcs ahead. And as soon as you hear that, you can also the smell. You finally you recognize, you put the hearing and the sound, the smells together, and you just like, oh, there's orcs ahead somewhere in this cave.
Alright, I'll draw my swords, whisper back, tarps off, boys. We got orcs.
We had trouble with kobolds.
I'm going in. I'll step in.
All right, show me where you're going.
I'll follow right behind him.
He's got a thing for orcs, you know.
Damn dirty orcs.
Yeah, no.
It's weird. It's still that font. Oh, it's black.
Am I on a wall?
No, it may be
I think
another
that's
reason.
It's my color of my dice, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, move yourself, Daylog, because I know he's not the same color. I don't think it's a color. Well, yeah, maybe it is, because this is green. Yeah, don't use black, please. Use a gray, or I don't know, because I can't. It's really hard to see because your token has black in it. All right, so you move to there. You move to there. As soon as you move to there, you see an orc to your right. He sees you, and the encounter is going to start. Now, it is 11 o'clock, and I know I've been saying that I want to have the games kind of end around 11. I'm going to ask what you guys want to do. If you want to pause it right here and then start next week at this point, or do you want to try to finish this encounter?
I'm okay with pausing it here. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with pausing it. It's a
I'll
good,
leave it.
Seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Agreed.
That's fine.
All right, sounds good then. What we'll do is we'll pause it where you guys have just caught sight of the single orc to your right.